112 days, 45 practices, 25 games, 15 players, 4 coaches, 1 goal, a state championship. This is the story of the historic 2019-2020 Howard Lions girls basketball season.
Hi, my name is Marissa Sanchez-Henry, and I am a senior at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball since first grade, so about 12 years now.
I am Lanai Harris, and I am 12th grade. I've been playing basketball for about 10, 11 years now.
My name is Camille Malagar, and I'm a senior here at Howard. I've been playing basketball since I was about 5 years old, so 13, 14 years.
My name is Gabby Scott. I'm a sophomore at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball for as long as I can remember. My first real team was in first grade.
My name is Emily Jerky. I'm a junior at Howard High School. I've been playing since I was in kindergarten.
Hi, my name is Samia Nasir, and I'm a freshman at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball for 6 years.
Hi, I am Gabrielle Kennerly, and I attend Howard High, and I'm a freshman. I have been playing basketball for about going on 4 years now.
Hi, my name is Leah Spalding, and I'm a senior at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball since about 3rd grade.
Hi, my name is Kelly Schluterberg, and I'm a senior here on the Howard High School basketball team. I've been playing basketball since elementary school.
My name is Karen McDuffie. I'm a senior at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball since I was 10 years old.
I'm Lily Fritz, and I'm a senior at Howard High School. I've been playing since I was probably in 1st grade.
Hello, I'm Kayla DeNicola, and I'm a sophomore at Howard High School. I have been playing basketball since 2nd grade.
I'm Kristen Sabatini, and I'm a junior at Howard High. I've been playing basketball since 7th grade.
My name is Lily Hume, and I'm a junior here at Howard High School. I have been playing basketball since the 5th grade.
My name is Maddie Coleman, and I'm a sophomore here at Howard High School. I've been playing basketball since the 5th grade.
My name is Scott Robinson. I'm the girls varsity basketball coach at Howard High School. I've been at Howard for 10 years, coaching basketball for head coach for 27 years. I coach a long time.
Hi, my name is Tony Gyro. I am the varsity girls basketball assistant here at Howard High School. This is my 5th year here with the program.
My name is James Stewart. I've been coaching here at Howard about 8 or 9 years now under Coach Robinson, head coach of the JV and assistant on the varsity.
All right, Randy Wallenhorst, assistant coach, Howard girls varsity. I've been coaching and teaching for 31 years. With Coach Robinson for many of those 31 years.
It's just been a great year. I really have loved coming to practice each day. It's such a great group of girls. 15 girls genuinely born for each other and have one common goal and support each other. So, it's a year that I always remember, Joy, a special year.
Game 1 features the Howard Lions on the road at Athelton. Down 3-0. Gabby Scott, left wing 3. Got it! We're tied at 3. Howard's first points of the season. Sanchez-Henry steal midcourt. Left-hand dribble, left-hand layup. It's good. Howard leads 5-3. Malagar with the steal. Baseball pass to Samia Nasir. Left-hand finish. Good! Athelton with the ball, jumper. Gabby Scott blocks it out of bounds. Athelton retains possession. Nice play by Scott. Durkee kick ahead to Malagar for 2. 30-10 Howard. Durkee three-pointer, Malagar, right corner, good! 36-10, Howard leads. Malagar to Sanchez Henry for two. Time winding down. Anai Harris with the steal, coast-to-coast layup. Lily Fritz in front of the Howard bench for three. Yes! Game winding down, Atherton, last shot blocked by Lily Hume. That's going to close us out. Final score, Howard 52, Atherton 24.
If I had to choose one word to describe the 2020 Howard girls basketball season, that one word would certainly be historic. It was historic because we were 25-0, and that's the best record in the history of Howard High School girls basketball. We're now one of 4 schools in the history of Howard County girls basketball to finish the season undefeated. And historic, of course, because of the pandemic. One unique thing about this group of girls, particularly the seniors, this is a group that I've known a long time. And last July, going back to July of 19, I really started thinking about that I've known these girls a long time. This can be my last chance to have an opportunity to work with them. And when we took the job at Howard, we wanted to identify the girls that lived in our district that played basketball, all the girls that played basketball. We had the opportunity to work with them at camps, and sometimes there was word of mouth. And we followed them throughout the years, and we wanted them to eventually be Howard Lions, and eventually they were. I remember Kelly Schluterberg and Leah Spalding come to our camps, Cameron McDuffie coming to our camp, Nye Harris, Coach Stu and I helped with the intramural program down at Bonnie Branch Middle School, and Nye Harris was in 6th grade at that time, and we had the opportunity to work with her. And then we knew that Coach Gavin Henry and Coach Carol Durkee coached a really good Columbia Ravens team. And Marissa Sanchez Henry played on that team, Camille Malagar played on that team, Lily Fritz played on those teams, and Emily Durkee, who was only a junior this year, was on those teams as well. And we would follow those guys through winter, fall, and spring around the DMV, watching them play. And they would also come to our camps. And now a lot of those girls are giving back, working the camps voluntarily, each summer, which is a big help to us. So, it's been a great relationship with them, and it's ended now, but I certainly want the relationship to continue as far as be able to follow them in their college careers and their whatever future endeavors they have after college. It's a great group. And then this is also the last year to work with Coach Randy. We knew Coach Randy was going to retire at the end of the year. Coach Randy's such a big part of our staff. I'm so fortunate to have such a good staff with Coach Randy, Coach Tony, and Coach Stu. And Coach Randy's going to retire and move to Florida, and he's going to coach down Florida, so we're very happy for him. But we really wanted to have a good send-off for Coach Randy, as well as the other 7 seniors.
Well, we have a kind of the same team coming from last year. We do have 2 outstanding freshmen coming in that really do help us a lot on the court, but we didn't have those last year, so that's definitely a big change. Being able to come in and really give us good minutes, and for them being able to score is really helpful. And also we have people on the bench who really prepare us for all of our games, which is very important. And I think that as a team, we just do so well together.
I think that this is one of the best Howard teams there's been, and that we go really hard and that we like each other a lot.
I'm really proud of our team. We've come a long way, and we're very young, so our team chemistry is just amazing, and yeah, I just really love this team.
Home opener December 9th as Howard hosts the Glenelg Gladiators. Gabby Scott with the block, opening defensive possession for Howard. Sanchez Henry steal, tips it away, left hand finish, good. 13-1 Howard. What a start to this one. Gabby Scott with the steal. She'll go in with the left hand finish. 15-1 Lions. Samia Nasir knocks it loose, gets it back. Layup good. Samia Nasir again ahead of the field. Right hand layup good. 38-6 Howard. What a defensive effort. Nasir for three. Yes! Gabby Scott will try a three. Got it! Denai Harris steal. Length of the floor dribble drive. Good, and a foul. She'll shoot one from the line. Malagar for three, deep corner, good. 69-19 your final. Howard opens the season with 2 wins in a row.
So the girls worked hard throughout the fall, and Coach Ryan did a great job getting them prepared for the season in the fall league. And so then we started the season with tryouts. We had a lot of girls trying out. We decided to keep 15, and quite honestly, that can go either way. That can be a gamble. And because there's 10 girls watching and 5 girls on the court playing. But boy, were we lucky. And that's a total tribute to the girls, because the 10 girls that were always not watching the girls on the court playing were so supportive and were such great teammates. So we were very fortunate in that regard.
I knew this team was special the day of tryouts, because I knew that we had great team chemistry from the start. And I knew that we knew what we needed to do.
I knew from the beginning with the team chemistry and just from the first practice that it was going to be a good season.
I did expect to have the type of season that we're having just by the bond that everyone built since in tryouts. It just felt like a team already.
I think what makes this team so special is how we all bonded right away, even with the new girls that didn't play with us last year. We all just connected after the first practice and did so well for the rest of the season.
After tryouts, I think I knew that this team was going to be special, not only because we bonded so well with each other, but just the level of basketball that we were playing against each other.
I've never had a team chemistry as remarkable as this one, especially as quickly as it formed right after tryouts, and that's something I'll carry with me even after the season's over, having these friends with me for a lifetime.
Game 3 features Howard again on the road, this time at Oakland Mills. Durkee steal, Sanchez Henry finish. Howard up 6-3 on the road. Nasir steal in the backcourt. She'll lay it in left-handed, kissed off the glass. 11-6 Howard early going. Gabby Scott with a steal at midcourt. Strong finish. 13-6 Lions. Emily Durkee for three, right wing. Yes! 21-6 Howard. Sanchez Henry for three, left corner. It's good. Emily Durkee, another three. Got it again! When Mills tries a three, no good. Sanchez Henry rebound. Dribble. Nice kick ahead pass to Harris for the finish. Malagar in front of the Howard bench. Good for three. 40-14 Lions. Scott rebound, full court pass to Henry for the left-handed lay-in. Lily Fritz. Got it! Look at the Howard bench. 71-34. Final score. Howard now 3-0.
We scrimmage Georgetown Visitation, and we scrimmage Pikesville, one Washington, D.C. team and one Baltimore team, powers in each area. And Georgetown Visitation's typically a top 5 team in the Washington Post. Generally win their league, very well coached, well disciplined. And quite frankly, we struggle when we go down there and play most years. And this year we did well. They were a good team. Eventually they won their league again. They always play in the DC Championship. But this year, particularly the open scrimmage down there, we did well. Then we went over and played Pikesville, and Coach Michael Deuce has done such a good job building that program, and we did well in that scrimmage. Coach Randy, Coach Tony, Coach Stu and I met. We could sort of identify the things that we did well and that we wanted to do throughout the year. One of the things that we identified is that we just had a really large contingent of guards that we could all play at one time. Even our center, Gabby Scott, plays guard for a AU team. And then we had a team of point guards, girls that played point. Marissa, obviously, a point guard, a great point guard. Anai plays point guard. Camille, point guard. Noella, point guard. Emily Durkee, point guard. And we kept a freshman, Sydney and Nazir, that played point guard for our AU team. So we could put 5 point guards on the floor at one time, and that was a big advantage for us as far as ball handlers. We could penetrate. We had some really good shooters. We could shoot the ball, and then we could get the ball inside if we need to be. And we were really good at taking the ball to the hole. And I thought Coach Tony did a really good job developing the offense as the year progressed.
This season's been special for a lot of reasons. Number one, the kids have been amazing to work with. Every day they come ready to work and ready to get better individually as a team. Our staff works well together. We prepare so the girls prepare, and the girls have been great at adhering to what we're asking them to do and buying into what we want them to do as a team. The parent support has been amazing. The student section has been amazing. So it's really been a dream season. We talk about how hard it is to do this in girls basketball, and basketball in general in Maryland, because there's a lot of talent in this state.
Game 4 on Friday night, December 13th. Howard hosting Westminster from Carroll County. Cameron McDuffie steal. Crosses midcourt, still with it. She'll take it herself and finish. 10-3 Lions. Emily Durkee, far corner for 3. It's good. 19-8 Howard. Anai Harris with the steal. She'll drive. Kick ahead to Sanchez Henry. The finish and the foul. She'll shoot 1 from the line. Westminster on the drive. Malagar swats it out of bounds. Westminster on the drive. Harris with the block this time. Great defense by Howard. Emily Durkee from the wing for 3. It's good. 33-13. Howard by 20. Malagar, loose ball. Ahead to Anai Harris. 1-on-1. She'll finish 46-24 Howard. End of the third quarter. Malagar again with the steal. Again finding Anai Harris, this time from the left side. It's good. She's fouled. And 1. Malagar again. Baseball pass. Harris. That combination's on fire tonight. 63-24 Howard. Samia Nasir, let's go with 3. She's good. Final score, Howard 68, Westminster 32. Howard 4-0.
We played Westminster, who eventually won, I believe, the Carroll County Championship, regular season championship. We did really well in that game. Defensively, we were able to pressure. We were quick. We were fast. We were able to trap at all different levels and from all different angles, either in the half court, vary our presses, vary our traps. And that created a lot of points for us. We were able to get a lot of points off of our defense and limit teams offensively. So that was a big part of our success.
No, I did not expect to have this type of season with Howard. I thought it was going to be challenging, but I didn't expect us to win games back to back to back, because most teams I heard about were not easy and at a lower level than what I was playing.
I think we've been playing really well. We need to continue playing well. The team bonding is great. We are doing a great job together right now. I feel like We'll continue to do that to win states.
Tuesday, December 17th finds Howard at the Glenelg Country School. Glenelg on the drive, steal by Malagar. She'll cross half court. 4-0 Howard on the defense again. Anai Harris with the steal. Lay-in try, she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Still 4-0. Gabby Scott steal at midcourt. Left-hand finish, Howard 6-0. Malagar defending, fights for the loose ball. She's fouled. Howard with possession. Long 3 from Glenelg Country School. Sanchez Henry the finish. The drive. It's good from the left hand. 14-6 Lions. Gabby Scott with a block. 3-pointer from the Country School. Rebound Harris. Kick ahead. Sanchez Henry. 44-19. Howard by 25. Gabby Scott rebound. Outlet pass to Anai Harris. Right side, 1-on-2. She'll finish. 49-22 Howard. Samantha Sear intercepts the pass at midcourt. Left-hand dribble drive for 2. 53-26. Leah Spalding blocks a 3-pointer. That closes it out. Howard 59, Glenelg Country School 30. Howard 5-0.
One thing to just attribute to the girls, that so many people throughout the year, people that I respect, people that really know the game of basketball, would tell me, 1, how much fun the girls were to watch play, and 2, how hard they played. And boy, did they play hard. And as a coach, to hear that your team plays hard, it can't be a bigger compliment than that. And that's a total tribute to those girls, because they really, really were focused and gave it everything they had each and every game.
After last season, we knew that we weren't necessarily going to lose anyone on the team. So on the bus ride home from Western, we just were all talking about like what we could have done differently, and we were all heartbroken that that season ended. But we knew that coming into this year, we just had so much to prove, and we wanted to redeem ourselves. So I think that losing to Western last year and knowing that we had a unique chance to have everyone back next season, that's when I knew that this season was going to be different than before.
What makes the team special is just the team bonding, and there's that chemistry. Like whenever one of us is down, the other one picks each other up. Like when we need certain players, they all step up no matter what. We just count on each other no matter what.
When the season began, I didn't really know what I expected. I thought we were going to be good, but I didn't know we were going to be this good.
I knew that we were going to be good because, especially playing JV last year, watching the varsity play, I knew how well the players could play together, but I never knew how far it could take us.
Next up, December 18th, Howard at home against Severna Park from Anne Arundel County. Malagar with a steal early on. Gabby Scott with a steal. Still 1-0 in the early going. Still 1-0, low scoring affair. Sanchez Henry with a steal. Gabby Scott with the block. Scott with the steal. 1-on-2. Fouled on the play. Scott to the line for 2. 9-1 Howard now. And the Sear with the steal. She's fouled. Gabby Scott from deep in the corner for 3. 16-3 Lions. Malagar. 3! Anai Harris. Got it! 27-15 Howard. Malagar 3. Good! 36-18 Lions. Final score 39-31. Howard moves to 6-0.
We played in the Howard versus Anne Arundel Challenge against Savannah Park. And Savannah Park, was big, physical, strong. We built a big lead. We really limited them defensively throughout the game. And we held on. We were up by 18. I remember going to the fourth quarter. I believe 18 in the fourth quarter. And they made a little bit of a comeback. We held on and won that game. But they were well coached, and that was a good game for us because we hadn't played a team that big and physical up to that point.
I knew that we had a big chip on our shoulder last year from losing to teams that we thought we were going to win to, with River Hill and Hebron and all that stuff. We kind of came into that mindset thinking, okay, we got this. But realizing at the end of the game where they had a higher score than us, at the end was like, oh, maybe we should not take advantage and not underestimate other teams, because whenever teams play us, they know that, okay, that everyone's getting their best shot at us because we know that we're the best team in the county. But this year we definitely had a chip on our shoulder and okay, we're not taking anyone for granted now, and making sure that we work hard in practice and making sure that we take one game at a time.
I knew it would be different from the get-go. Like right away we were bonding really well on and off the court, and we were just working really well together. So I just knew it'd be special.
I've been around a whole lot of teams, and I think that the camaraderie with this group of young ladies has been awesome. I watch them interact and mingle with each other on and off the court. So I think that that's probably the biggest difference in this team is how well they enact with each other on and off the court.
Game 1 of the Howard Holiday Classic. Lions hosting Catholic. Anai Harris steps in front of a pass, takes it coast to coast. 6-2 Lions are in the early going. Catholic inside. Scott with the block. Catholic on the drive. Scott, another block, left-handed dribble. Kick ahead. Malagar, steal. Drive. Finish. 17-12 Howard. Surprisingly close game in the early going. Scott, far side three. Good. 22-13 Howard. Catholic up court. Kelly Studerberg to steal. Chicago with the finish. 24-13 Howard pulling ahead a little bit. Malagar beyond the arc. Yes. 28-13 Howard. Catholic hanging tough. Sanchez Henry with the steal. And the left hand finish. 30-13. Malagar from way downtown. 35-17. Chicago ahead to Sanchez Henry from the right side this time. 25-point lead for the Lions. 53-23 final. Howard to 7-0.
And you hear me say like they're well prepared, they're well coached. Well, that's Howard County girls basketball because Howard County is a county that rich in tradition. And last year, of course, 2019, River Hill won the state championship. And it's a county that has not only great players but great coaches. And we know each game for us is going to be a challenge, and we know that since we've been fortunate to have great players and have a lot of success, that we're going to get everybody's best shot each game. But I thought the girls this year were really focused and took that on as a challenge.
Our record basically just explains how hard we work during practice and during the season, and how we're not letting up this year.
As a team, I think we gelled so well. And you can tell that on and off the court, we just love and appreciate each other. I knew that good things would come out of this team.
It's been amazing from day one. The kids have worked extremely hard. The coaching staff has worked extremely hard. But the kids is how we've gotten there. They've bought into what we want to do. They've had a goal. we've come short of that goal a couple years in a row here at Howard, and it's just been amazing. I've been waiting for something to happen or something bad omen or this, and it hasn't been that way. The girls get along. We don't have issues. It's just been a dream season, and you know, I mean, that's cliche to say that, but it really has.
Next up, Game 2, the finals of the Howard Holiday Classic. Howard versus South River. Nothing Howard in the early going. Sanchez Henry outside to Scott for 3. 8-0 Howard. Emily Durkee the steal. 8-7 Howard now. Scott to Sanchez Henry. There's a foul. Marissa will shoot 2. This time Henry from the far corner got it for 3. 12-9 Howard. Sanchez Henry steal, left hand layup, 15-9 Howard. It was just 9-9. Anai Harris steps in front of an errant pass, takes it all the way, scoop layup, good and 1. Nice play by Harris. Sanchez Henry, another steal. Right hand layup, that gives Howard a 3-point lead. Just over 2 minutes to go. Tight contest. 2 highly ranked teams. Gabby Scott with the block. Howard with the ball, a 3-point lead. They're going to close it out 49-47, ending 2019 with an 8-0 record.
Well, we always say that at the beginning of the season there was no way to predict what we would do or what we could accomplish, but we knew that we had so much potential. And after big games like South River, in our post-game talks we always talk about how these are the moments that we're going to remember from high school. And this being my third sport, I know that I'm never going to forget certain games that we were in, even if I didn't get in the game. It's just been such a fun team to be a part of, and it's something that I always remember.
I realized this season was going to be special when we beat South River.
Our South River game was one of the best games we've played all season, and we really came together as a team, and they were all going to be doing that game.
I realized this was going to be a special season when we beat South River, because that was going to be a tough game, and I feel like we pulled it off through the challenges.
South River game, my favorite game. I think that's one of our few close games this year, so I mean, we really grinded it out and we all played hard, and celebrating after was probably the most fun part. The and one from that game where all my teammates got hyped. Yeah, I knew that we were pretty good.
Starting off 2020, Howard will host Marriott's Ridge. Anai Harris with the steal. Left hand layup, 11-7 Howard. Close game in the first quarter. She's fouled, she'll shoot 1 from the line. Harris again with the steal inside their own lane. All the way for a layup, 17-13, 4-point game. Timeout on the floor. Malagar beyond the arc, yes! Gives Howard the lead back, 20-18. Malagar again, that's 5 straight, 22-18 Howard. Sanchez Henry, a steal. A layup and a foul. She'll shoot 1 from the line. 25-20 Howard. Anai Harris drive into traffic. Good off the glass. 32-22, 10-point lead. Malagar downtown, bang! 37-22. Sanchez Henry to Malagar for 3. Howard by 14. Good defense by Gabby Scott. Howard on the break. 51-36 your final. Howard 9-0, 1-0 in 2020.
I think we're having a great run right now. The girls are enjoying it, making it fun. So I think we're doing a great job.
I don't think anyone expects to go undefeated, especially when you play in a tough Howard County schedule, and our out-of-county schedule is tough. And then our region was really tough with Oldville and Arundel, and so we knew it was going to be a grind. We knew we had talent. We knew we had a lot of kids coming back who had a lot of minutes and have done some phenomenal things here at Howard over the long haul. We don't really focus on our record, to be honest. We just want to get better every day, and sometimes it's not about the result for us. It's about did we get better, and when you do that and you put your focus on just improving, things happen that are good for you, and next thing you know, you win a game, you win 2 games, 3 games, and so forth and so on. So no, I don't think going undefeated was ever a part of our mindset going into it, but I'm happy we are, because we don't like losing, so that's good.
Up next, Reservoir comes to town. Nasir, good defensive block. Howard possession. 5-4 Reservoir in the early going. Sanchez Henry changes that with a 3 from straight away. 7-5 Howard. Gabby Scott, good interior defense. Reservoir still leading 16-14 late in the first quarter. Scott blocks one out of bounds. 18-14 Reservoir now. Malagar cuts it to 1 with a deep 3. 18-17 Gators. Emily Durkee will try one from beyond the arc and hit. 30-27 Howard. Scott again inside with a block. Durkee straightaway 3. Yes! 41-35. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hooker drives, blocked by Scott. Outlet pass. Resulting in a foul. Scott again with a block. Again, Sanchez Henry ahead of the field. Lays it in left-handed. 49-43, a minute 25 to go. Sanchez Henry will take it herself and finish. The Howard bench explodes. 68-63. This was a barn burner. Howard now 10-0.
One game that really stands out to me is Reservoir when we beat them the first time, because it was such a close game and we did what we had to do to come out and win that.
We had a stretch of 3 games where we were losing all 3 games at halftime. We were losing the South River and a holiday tournament, and we eventually won that game by 2 points. And Coach Mike does such a good job with their team. They have 3 really good players, surrounded by other good players, but 3 outstanding players. A good shooter, a really good point guard, and a good inside player. When you have that combination, that's tough to defend. We won that game by 2 points, getting a stop on the last possession of the game. And then we played Reservoir. Of course, Tiffany Hooker was just a great scorer. Coach Deb Taylor does such a good job with her offense and creating shots for players. And for Tiffany, she did a great job creating shots, and she was making them. She was making them from really long distance, and we really struggled that game trying to stop her. In fact, we didn't stop her, but we just outscored them that game, and we won the close game, a game that we were losing a large portion of that game. And then right after that, we played Mary H. Ridge, who was really well prepared, and we won that game by 15, but we were losing at halftime. And I believe in the second half, we were just able to pull away because our defensive pressure really wore them down.
January 10th, we're at Mount Hebron. Early start, 4 p.m. on this road game. Camille Malagar for 3. Got it. Howard has their first lead, 3-2. Gabby Scott, far side, deep corner, 3, yes! 14-6 Howard. Emily Durkee will try a 3 and hit it, 19-6, 13-point lead, biggest of the game. Sanchez Henry a steal, drive, layup, it's good, 21-10 Howard. Good defense by Emily Durkee. Howard pushes, Malagar, the Nasir blocked out of bounds, Howard ball. Malagar, far side 3, it's good! 36-19 against a good Mount Hebron team. Emily Durkee for 3, she's got it. 41-21. Vikings ball. 2-pointer in the air. Cameron McDuffie the rebound. McDuffie finishes at the other end. 52-29 Lions. Vikings with possession. Lily Fritz with the block. That closes things out. 56-37. Howard 11-0. Back in action tomorrow against Our Lady of Mount Carmel in the public-private challenge at McDonough. Camille Malagar with the steal. Howard up by 2 in the early going. Anai Harris fights for the loose ball. Blocked out of bounds, Howard ball. 2-2 in the early going. Steal by Howard. Gabby Scott. Another steal by Howard. Their trademark defense. Up by 4 in the early going. Camille Malagar for 3, changes that. 9-2 Lions. No call. Sanchez Henry up with it. Mount Carmel has surged ahead 14-13 in the second quarter. Anai Harris acrobatic finish. Howard back ahead by 1. Now leading by 6, Emily Durkee leading by 9. 3 from the deep corner. Good ball movement. Anai Harris top of the key. 3-pointer good. 36-19. Malagar beyond the arc. 41-19. Final score 48-39. Howard moves to 12-0.
So right after we played Mary Tribes the following week, we had Mount Hebron and the public versus private challenge. We had them in back-to-back days, and that Friday we played at Mount Hebron. And schematically, they always do a good job, and they have a really dynamic player in Tori Valentine who can just completely take over a game. Just so strong, so fast, just a tremendous athlete. You get to do so many things to try to negate her. We were able to win that game on Friday night, and then we came back Saturday morning. We had to play in the public versus private challenge at McDonough, and we had to walk through at 8 a.m. to prepare for Mount Carmel. It was in the IAAM, and we played at McDonough, and we played on the main court, which is always an honor. And quite frankly, it's just an honor to be able to play in that event, the public versus private challenge. It's the 4th time we've been invited. 2 times the games have been canceled because of inclement weather. 2 years ago, we beat John Carroll from the A Conference, and this year we did beat Mount Carmel, who advanced to the championship in their league against St. Paul's. We were up by 21 going to the 4th quarter and ended up winning by 11, but that was a good win for us because, being a public school, we feel that, first of all, Howard County is a great school system, and Howard High School is a great school, and that we feel we have a great program, and that when we compete against the private schools, we draw off our players from one geographic area. Students that are districted to our schools, where they can draw from large geographic areas, quite frankly, from throughout the state. And for us to be able to beat a private school team is a big deal. So we take that as a challenge, and each time that we go and play, we go in expecting to win, and the girls played a great game, and we won that game.
Up next, a visit to Long Reach. January 15th, early start, 4 p.m. Malagar straight away 3. Quickly it's 5-0 Howard. Emily Durkee, right wing, got it. 8-0 Howard. Quick start. Timeout on the floor, called by Long Reach. Emily Durkee to Marissa Sanchez-Henry. It's 10-0 Howard. Malagar steal. Quick start for the Lions. Gabby Scott, one-handed pass. Malagar back to Scott. She's fouled. Sanchez-Henry, one dribble, straight away. Good. 18-0 Howard. Malagar steal. Anai Harris pokes it away. With the miss, Gabby Scott the trailer. That got away from Howard. Chicago from midcourt to the baseline. 30-0 Howard pitching the shutout. Excellent defensive work. Gabby Scott for 3. Chicago, another steal. And another finish. Timeout on the floor. Final score, Howard 59, Long Reach 20. 13-0 for the Lions.
We have a lot of kids that basketball is their sport. And they love basketball. And that's what they do. And when you have kids that are doing that, you're going to have success because they're working hard all the time in the off season, at night, the weekends when we don't have practice and so forth. So I think that's been important for us.
Next up for the 13-0 Howard Lions, a home game with Centennial. And again, good defense to get things started. Anai Harris with the steal. More good defense. Emily Durkee to Gabby Scott. 4-2 Howard. Timeout Centennial. Sanchez-Henry, steal, layup, 5-point lead for the Lions. More defense this time. Camille Malagar with the block. Anai Harris to drive. Anai Harris, three-pointer in the corner, 28 Lions. Malagar from Sanchez-Henry drills the 3, 23-8, 15-point lead. Chicago for 3, got it. Tipped away by Harris. Sanchez-Henry back to Harris, good, and 1. Gabby Scott, another block. Sophomore leads the team in blocks. Neil Malagar for 3. 60-27, 4 minutes to go. Final score, 63-29. Howard now 14-0.
My thoughts of the season is just incredible. I never expected to be on a team that would do this, and I am just so proud of everyone.
Well, this team's amazing. We have extremely good team chemistry, and I knew that we would be really, really good when Coach Scott, our first practice, told us that he went to states with 15 girls and went undefeated and won states.
I just love the team chemistry. We had so much fun together, and the build-up and everything, and making it this far is just been amazing.
Next up, a road trip to Hammond High on the 29th of January. Gabby Scott in the early going. Howard ball. Anai Harris steal. She's fouled. Now it looks like they called that on Anai. 3-0 Howard. Tipped away by Durkee. Scott has it. Durkee with the left-handed finish, 11-3 Lions. Nasir with the finish right in front of the basket, 15-3 Howard. Lions with the steal. And the finish by Sanchez Henry, 19-3 Lions. Another steal, another layup. Marissa Sanchez Henry, 23-3. Gabby Kennerly with a big block. Get that out of here. Lily Fritz this time with the good defense inside for the Lions. Sanchez Henry, steal, finish. 56-7, your final score. Howard now, 15-0.
So right after midterm exams, we were able to get one player that was injured back. Actually, she hadn't played for us all year, and that was Gabby Kennerly. That was right before we played River Hill. We felt that she was going to add tremendously to our depth, and she did.
I feel like what makes this team special is our bonding. We are a great team, we're friends, we get along well with each other on and off the court, so I feel like that's a great attribute to the team.
Next up, a pivotal matchup featuring Howard County's only undefeated teams as Howard visits the defending 2A state champions in Clarksville. Anai Harris with the steal, the drive, the finish. Howard up 4-0 quickly. Gabby Scott with the loose ball. Samia Nasir strong inside. Good basket by Chicago. Emil Malagar extends the Howard lead to 3, 2017. Emily Durkee with the steal. River Hill for 3. Malagar for 3 from the corner, good! Extends the Howard lead to 13. Malagar right side this time, another 3. 43-29, 14-point lead. Big crowd on hand. Gabby Kennerly with a 3, dagger, 66-43, your final. Howard to 16-0, first place in Howard County.
So we're going to play River Hill on a Friday night. We had played on a Friday night last year at River Hill in Boston. They were state champs previous year in the 2A division. And felt we had them well scouted. I'm very fortunate to have a guy, Larry Kinsey, who's very selfless and goes out and scouts games for us and prepares, puts together game plans for us. We also have Coach Dave Greenberg, who watches all of our Howard games. Coach Greenberg was a 6-time state champ when he coached in Maryland. He now is living in Hilton Head, South Carolina. He watches all our games. It's good to have somebody on the outside providing input. He provides great input. So we were prepared for River Hill, but we knew River Hill was going to be prepared for us because they always are. And they always play hard. They're the type of team that plays hard, is well prepared, plays hard, and it's talented. But we played a great game that night. And we really pulled away. And Nia Harris just had a tremendous game. And she was a big catalyst in that win. And we beat them by 23 points. Like I said, that game we had a great night, and we know River Hill's a great team. We just happened to be really on.
Obviously, the River Hill game is always special to us because Coach Waters is amazing and her team is amazing. And that game, you always kind of look on the schedule to see where that's at.
That 3-pointer that G2 hit right as we beat River Hill, that was kind of a favorite moment because of our rivalry with River Hill, and that was kind of the exclamation point.
The River Hill game stands out more than the rest just because it was so well fought and it was very memorable.
I think the game versus River Hill stands out the most because we weren't playing individual football. It was a well-balanced offense, take the whole time, and defense was on the game.
A game that stands out among the others is definitely the River Hill game because last year I know we lost to them, and I feel like this year coming out how strong we did, that was definitely a great win knowing how we felt last year.
One game that sticks out in my mind would probably be the River Hill game just because that was such a big deal for us to get that revenge from last year, especially on their home court, and all of us celebrating in the middle of their court was really special.
I believe the River Hill game stands out most in my mind, not only because we got revenge on them from last year, but the fact that we beat them by so much, a team that is very good.
A game that stands out in my mind is definitely the River Hill game because of how well we worked and how hard we worked during practice leading up to it and how well we played as a team during the game.
Next, Oakland Mills coming to town. Emily Durkee extends a 1-point lead to 4 with a 3. Gabby Kennerly, good block inside. Another block. Emily Durkee from long range. Yes, 16-6, 10-point lead. Durkee to whom? To Kennerly. 22-9. Sanchez Henry has the loose ball. Howard on a break, 2-on-1. Anai Harris, it's good. 30-12 Lions. Another defensive steal by Sanchez Henry. Left-handed layup and a 20-point lead. Malagar from deep. Yes! 45-19. More defensive pressure by the Lions. Sanchez Henry, another left-handed layup. Emily Durkee lets it go. 3-pointer. 54-29. 25-point lead. Durkee again. Got it! 70-47 final score. Howard, the only undefeated team in the county.
What makes this team so special is that we have 15 girls and all girls on the team have the same goal, and that's to go to states and win and get a ring for me for my last season, and all of us just have the same type of determination and heart to just make it to the end.
Moving on to a rematch at Marriott's Ridge, 7 o'clock Friday night. Good ball movement. Durkee, 3-pointer opens the scoring. Gabby Scott, more good ball movement. Another 3 for Howard. 10-0. Battle inside. Stolen Anai Harris. She's got the finish. 17-9 Howard. Scott inside, outside. Malagar, 3-pointer. Sanchez Henry, another steal. Ahead of the field by herself. Left-hand layup, spins in. Nice play. Anai Harris with the good hustle on defense. Howard by 10, 4:03 to go. Gabby Kennerly, good rebound in traffic. She'll lead the break. She'll finish the break. 15-point lead for Howard. Gabby Scott, jumper, good. Tough shot, 53-36. Anai Harris comes away with it at her own foul line. Drives, finishes, good. 55-38. Final score, 56-46. Howard now 18-0. Next up, a rematch at Reservoir. featuring the county's leading scorer. 36 points at Howard in the first matchup. Good defense early by the Lions. Double team. Loose ball picked up by Sanchez Henry. Crossover. Chicago with the steal. Reservoir gets it back. Howard leads by 8 early going first quarter. Gabby Scott takes it away. Coach Robinson imploring his defense. He gets a steal. 18-10 Howard, second quarter. Another steal. Chicago for 3. Got it for 3. 24-12 Howard. Doubling up the Gators. Nasir again. Got it again. 6 straight points. 27-12. Howard on the break. Dish to Gabby Scott. Lays it in. Howard by 18. Now look at that bench. Another steal, this time by Sanchez Henry. Cross court to Malagar, banks it in. 50-33 Howard. 55-35 your final. 19-0.
February we really played well. We played Marriott Ridge at Marriott Ridge and we jumped out to a 10-0 lead, and at one point they cut the lead to 1 point. And then eventually we pulled away, and then we won that game by 10 points. And then at Reservoir, we jumped out to a big lead there again. And then at one point, they cut it to 3, then we pulled away again. So it was 2 really talented teams in the second half of the year that we were able to beat for a second time, which meant a lot because we knew that they would make adjustments and they were well coached. And so they were really our 2 toughest games, but even with those 2 games, those games didn't go down to the wire.
Next up, a Hall of Fame game as the Lions host the Long Reach Lightning. Part of a boys-girls varsity doubleheader. Sanchez Henry kicks it ahead to Harris for the acrobatic finish. Another steal. Layup, Sanchez Henry. 6-0 Howard out of the gate. Gabby Scott with a block. Just a sophomore. Emily Durkee with the block out of bounds. Malagar with the block. Good defense by Howard. That's their trademark. Nice pass inside to Gabby Scott. Nasir started it by hustling for the loose ball. Lily Fritz, 3-pointer in front of the Howard bench. It's good. Gabby Kennerly will try a 3. Got it. Gabby Kennerly with the steal. Ahead to Nasir with the finish. Loose ball picked up by Kelly Studeberg. She finds Lily Fritz. Drives, passes Caitlin Denicola. Left-handed layup. The Howard bench loving it. Our final score, Howard 56, Long Reach 21. Howard now 20-0 on the season. Next up, a date with the Hammond Golden Bears at Howard. Gabby Scott working hard on the boards. Sanchez Henry. Layup is good. Cutting an eye, Harris. Acrobatic finish. Double team by the Lions in the backcourt. Sanchez Henry will lay it up with the left hand. Gabby Scott for 2 in the paint. An eye, Harris. Left-handed drive. Durkee finds Harris. She banks it in from about 6 feet. Harris this time finds Malagar for a long 2. Nye Harris using the left hand. Gabby Kennerly off the glass. Chicago spins, she banks it in. Scott finds a cutting and Nye Harris, the ball rolls in. Sanchez Henry with the left hand. Sanchez Henry, 2-pointer from the wing. All Howard in this one. Gabby Scott offensive rebound. The kiss off the glass. Sanchez Henry right side. Got it off the glass. Lily Fritz with the steal. Kicks ahead to Sanchez Henry. Nice play by Fritz. Sanchez Henry drives. Reverse layup is good. Emily Durkee finds Camille Malagar. Kelly Schluterberg loose ball. Ahead to Chicago. Nicely done. Gabby Kennerly, hard drive. Good basket. Kennerly rebound, good. Off the glass. Lily Fritz finds Chicago for 2 inside. Gabby Kennerly, long 2, rattles in. Sear with the drive, off the glass, that's good. Cameron McDuffie spinning, scoring inside. Leah Spalding drives, bounce pass to Maddie Coleman, short bank shot, that's good. Spalding finds Kristen Sabatini for the strong driving layup by Sabatini. Cameron McDuffie inside working hard. Caitlin Denicola to Sabatini. To McDuffie, nice ball movement, nice finish by McDuffie. McDuffie again, the right hand scoop layup is good off the glass. Denicola finds McDuffie again, 2 more. Final score, Howard 74, Hammond 38. Howard now 21-0. Next up, our senior night celebration featuring 7 super seniors. Kelly Schluterberg with the start and the steal. Loose ball battled for, Nye Harris ends up with it. Leah Spalding with the start and the steal. Sanchez Henry, layup good. Howard on top, 6-5 in the early going. Here's a look at the same play. Spalding started that whole sequence. Wild Lake in possession. Chicago tips it away. Gabby Kennerly picks it up, feeds back to Chicago. Layup is good. 15-point lead for the Lions. Sanchez Henry all the way for the finish. 31-15 Howard. Timeout on the floor. Marissa again, steal. Open court. It's good. 39-17, 22-point lead. Emily Durkee all alone for 3. Good. 51-22. Another steal by Howard. Their relentless defensive pressure. Sanchez Henry, 55-23. 61-27, your final on senior night. Howard now 22-0. And that completes the first undefeated regular season in Howard High School history. And this school has a lot of history.
We ended the regular season 22-0, and we were ready for the playoffs.
The playoffs are upon us. Game number 1, the 22-0 Howard Lions hosting the 15-5 Arundel Wildcats. Emily Durkee got it. Long 2. Camille Malagar for 3. Malagar left-handed layup. 7-2 Howard. Big crowd on hand. Marissa Sanchez-Henry down the lane. Scoop shot. Good. Emily Durkee with the loose ball. Throws ahead for Gabby Kennerly. She hits the layup. Howard on the attack. Sanchez-Henry down the lane. Kicks to Malagar for 3. Got it! 18-6 Howard. Anai Harris. Left-handed finish. 20-6 Lions. Sanchez-Henry with the left hand. Anai Harris. Inside Kennerly with the strong finish. Harris drives strongly off the glass. Good! Good steal by Chicago. To Sanchez-Henry. Left-handed. Good. Splits 2 defenders for the layup. 31-11. Howard by 20. Harris foul line jumper. Good. Sanchez-Henry, Gabby Scott, middle of lane. It rolls in. Anai Harris finds Scott open underneath. The Howard bench explodes. Sanchez-Henry, far corner, Durkee for 3. Yes! Thought this game might have been a little closer, but Howard playing well. Anai Harris off the glass. It's good, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 1 from the line. Nasir with the steal. Ahead to Harris. Gabby Scott, 1 dribble. Floater, good. Gabby Scott spins off the glass. That's good too. Back to Scott again. Off the glass. It's good. Howard ball out of bounds. Leah Spalding finds Maddie Coleman. Cameron McDuffie with the rebound and the putback. Final score 62-35. Howard now 23-0. We'll see you on Wednesday as the Old Mill Patriots come to town.
We played Arundel in the first round. Arundel was ranked in the top 12 in the Baltimore Sun poll. As a matter of fact, 4 teams in our region were in the top 12 in the Baltimore Sun poll. So it was, without question, we have 4 teams ranked in the top 15 in one region. It's a tough region. Without question, it's the toughest region in the state. So we drew it by because we were undefeated. Old Mill, who's in our region, only had 1 loss. Arundel beat a good Glen Burnie team in the first round. And then, since we had a bye, we played Arundel at Howard and beat them. It was close the first half. We pulled away in the second half and we ended up winning handily. And they're a good program, traditionally through the years. They've won some state championships in their history. And we had a big crowd then. And that was one thing that was neat. We started really developing a large following from students and within the community. So we had a big crowd that game.
Next up, the regional championship final featuring the top 2 public school teams in the Baltimore metro area. Per the Baltimore Sun, Howard comes in at 23-0, the Old Mill Patriots at 19-1. Camille Malagar gives Howard a 6-point lead, 16-10 with a long 3. Sellout crowd on hand in the Lions' Den. Marissa Sanchez-Henry after the steal, the strong finish. 18-14, close game in the second quarter. Emily Durkee for 3, yes, 25-16, Howard with the biggest lead of the night. Gabby Scott finds Camille Malagar from downtown for 3 more. 29-18, and the crowd loving it. Malagar for 3 from the corner, it's good. Biggest crowd of the season on hand. Chicago for 3, 41-28 Howard. A minute 25 to go in the first half. Gabby Scott with a block on the defensive end. She's fouled on the play, Howard ball. 11-point lead. Steal by Howard and Harris. Down the lane, scoop good! 48-30, 18-point lead. 54-36 your final. Howard now 24-0, regional champions.
Cameron, who we call TMZ Cam, because she had always all the scoops with basketball, and she was always right. And she says, we beat Old Mill, which was kind of a surprise, but Old Mill was a good team, but Mead was a really good team too. We had seen both those, so we talked about the possibility of Mead beating them. So we prepared for Mead all that night and the following day to play them, because we only had to play them only 2 days rest. And a couple hours before practice, Mr. Francis contacted me and said that due to an eligibility issue that Mead had to forfeit the game and that we were going to play Old Mill. And so then we'd seen Old Mill in person. Coach Randy and I went down and saw them in person, and then we'd seen them on film, and they were big, athletic, fast, without question the most talented team we had played all year. And that's the reason they had one loss, playing a competitive schedule. And we had a huge crowd that night, and we really played well. Their game plan was to take an eye out of the game. And Camille came out, hit some big three-pointers in the first quarter. And Old Mill is so good at pressuring. They really do a great job pressuring you, full court pressure. And I thought Marissa was just flawless. She just did a great job handling the pressure. And then Samia Nazir had her career high for points. She played a great game. And then Old Mill has an extremely talented player, freshman, that was player of the year period in Howard, in Anne Arundel County. It was first team All-Met. Gabby Scott did a great job winning defensively, and Gabby Kennerly came in and gave us great minutes defensively winner as well. And then I, second half, was able to finally get free and get some looks. And she finished strong. The whole team finished strong. We won by 16 points, which is a really good win.
My favorite game was definitely beating Old Mill, because then we won the regional champs, and I've never done that in my career, and so that was super exciting and really memorable.
The thing that stood out to me was Old Mill, because we had just everyone there when we did our lineups, and the announcer said, Howard fans, everyone stood up, and that was just amazing to me. Because we know we don't have that many supporters, so just having that there, the energy build-up was just amazing.
The Old Mill game, it just really showcased all of our potential, and I think we did really well that game.
I think that beating Old Mill was such a big hump for us to get over, because in years past, obviously, us, Howard basketball has been always fell short of getting to, I guess, close to regional champions or getting even closer to states. Just in the past years, we just fallen short of that. But I definitely think beating Old Mill was definitely a big hump for us to overcome, which is probably the best feeling, just beating Old Mill was. And we all played as a team, and it's just so fun to play basketball when you're having fun.
Next up, a match against Parkdale. This for a right to go to the state semifinals. Malagar starts the scoring with a three. Big crowd on hand again. Scott with the steal. Loose ball. Picked up, thrown ahead to Sanchez. Henry for two, 9-0 out of the gate. Swings it. Emily Durkee is going to try a three. Got it with 1 second to go on the shot clock. Malagar from way beyond the arc. It's good! 15-0 Howard. Malagar, another three. 20-1. What a start to this contest. Howard to steal, fast break, Chicago to Malagar for two more, 22-1. 5:15 to go, second quarter. Gabby Scott with the left hand. 29-5. This is incredible. What a defensive display. Scott for three. Got it with a second on the shot clock. Howard playing their best basketball of the season. 51-11 in the third quarter. Final score 56-17. It's on the States. We'll see you in Towson.
We advanced to a place we've been before with this group, which was one game away from the Final Four. We've come this close before. We really wanted to do it this time. The girls were really focused. We played Parkdale, and we had a great crowd Friday night, and we came out strong. Camille came out hitting three-pointers, Emily Durkee hitting threes. We built a huge lead, and we were able to really play all 15 players, which really meant a lot to me. Because if you watched our team, those girls that were not in the game were so supportive of the girls that were on the court. I was really happy to be able to get them in the game.
So all those girls were able to replicate things in practice that the other teams did, and they did it really well. They're really good athletes and good basketball players, and at times gave us really good minutes in games. You're talking about Kelly Schluterberg, Leah Spalding, Lily Fritz, Cameron McDuffie, Kristen Sabatini, Lily Hume, Maddie Coleman, and Caitlin Denicola. All of those girls really contributed. So as a team, so it was really great to get those girls into the game and have them an opportunity to cut down the nets too.
And we thought we were off to the Final Four in Towson. And the coaching staff thought that we were really playing well. We went through a long stretch where we just didn't have a close game. We were really clicking. Girls were really shooting the ball well. Everything was just going really well. We thought we were playing the best we had played, quite honestly, in my career at Howard High School. That was a stretch where we just really were clicking. And so we prepared that week for Western. It was a great Western team. And they were very guard oriented. We were very guard oriented. So we thought it'd be a good match. But we felt good about the matchup, playing on a neutral court at Towson. We were really looking forward to the experience, and I was really so happy for the girls, particularly the 7 seniors, that finally got to get a chance to go to Towson and play in the championship game. Like I said, after coming close and just missing out in previous years.
So the question that all the media outlets were asking us at the end of the year was to compare this team, the 2020 Howard team, to a 2008 Mount Hebron team, which we had the good fortune of coaching, and that team was also undefeated for the year 28-0. And that both teams were very similar. Both teams were very guard-oriented with one good big person. But I think the team thing about this Howard team was that after January 11th, we had one game that was 10 points, and then nothing under 16, 18 points after that. All the victories were blowouts. This team was playing so well and so cohesive. In fact, in the playoffs, the 3 teams that we beat during that playoff run beat them by combined 84 points. So this team was really special and really a tremendous team.
So I was following things that week, and I saw the men's playoff game. Hopkins, they played in front of no fans because of the virus, and Ivy League canceled their tournament because of the virus. And things were happening in pro sports, and then things were happening in tournaments, college basketball tournaments, and so I was beginning to get skeptical if we were going to really play this game, but everything was going forward. And the coaching staff had prepared, I think, our team well. And the night before the game, Mr. Francis called me and told me that they were limiting the spectators to immediate family only, so to get the names of all the parents and submit that. And then my phone lit up. I was getting phone calls, text messages from everybody asking for if they could be our statistician for the game, get into the game, if they could be our scorekeeper, if they could be our trainer, and get into the game. And of course I had to say no to all of those. So that right before the game, I was about to leave my house to go to the game that day, and got a call from Mr. Francis once again, and she said the game was canceled. And so I left my house, driving up to Howard. I was thinking, boy, I'm out. How am I going to tell the girls? The thought to myself would just be straightforward. And I met my coaches on the parking lot, and I had already informed them what was happening. So we met the girls in the gym. The girls were all excited to play, really happy, really in a great frame of mind. And they were all dressed uniformly. They all had on the gray shooter shirts with black pants. We looked like a team that was ready to go to the state championship. And then so I told them, girls, we have to meet. We met in the wrestling room, and I told them the news that the games, had what I was told at that time had been canceled. And you could see how much the girls loved each other and loved the team when I told them that. It was really a poignant moment. And they were very upset, and you could see how much they cared for each other and how much they really wanted to play that game. And it was difficult. But now that I've had a chance to reflect on it, we had a great year. We did everything that we could. We were 25-0. That's an historic season. And above all else, we had great support. The girls supported each other. The parents supported the team. The community gave us great support. The school gave us great support. The administration, they were going, the day of the game, they were going to have the student body, since they weren't able to attend the game, they were going to have the student body have a send-off, meet the team in the parking lot and send us off on the bus, which was a great gesture. And I'm sorry that the girls didn't get to experience that. But in the end, we did everything we could. We finished strong. I'm going to always remember this team as an undefeated team. It was a team that got along great, that worked hard. It was just a pleasure to work with. And quite honestly, they gave me memories that I'm going to take with me the rest of my life, and I'm going to cherish the rest of my life.
We were a force to be reckoned with. Each person on the team had a role and executed it very well. Each person was determined each practice day, each game, ready to fulfill in any spot that Coach Scott needed us to be in. We were definitely the determined team that knew what we wanted, and what we wanted was to go all the way. From the beginning in tryouts, I remember us talking and saying, we're going all the way. This is it. Like, we got this. We were supportive of everybody. It was so much heart for the game, and for it to end off of COVID-19 was very disappointing, because we were only 2 games away from making history.
2020 season ended rough. Unfortunately, we weren't able to finish it this year due to things out of our control, but we all knew that we were champs. We all knew that we were going to make it all the way. As for upcoming seniors, lead your team. Motivate them. Make sure you guys are still going hard, and pick up where we left off.
Hey guys, I just want to say how proud I am of this team and of everything that we've accomplished. We're so deserving of it. We worked so hard on the court, but we still had a lot of fun doing it, which is why I love this team so much. We got along together so well, and coming back to practice was literally the best part of my day. I just loved spending time with my teammates. And to the rest of the team, I just want to say, don't take anything for granted, because the past 4 years flew by so fast, and I wish I just stopped and appreciated everything that the coaches have done for me and what my teammates have done for me. And yeah, love you guys.
Hi everyone. So my thoughts on the way the season ended were shocking, still to this day, devastating, heartbreaking, and just a lot of mixed emotions when you kind of just think of the whole, how the news was kind of brought to us and how everything happened so quickly. It's more devastating because there was so much potential in our team this year, and mainly because we were such a hardworking team. We had so much chemistry on and off the court, and it was just like one big family, just one big team of just all of my sisters. But it's crazy to think that when you look at how our season kind of played out, no obstacle, no team, nothing could stop Howard girls basketball. And the only thing that really stopped us was the COVID-19 pandemic, which is honestly still unbelievable with everything kind of happening right now. But some advice I would have for you girls and all the girls that are returning and planning to return back, I hope that all of you guys can work as hard as we did this year, and making sure that you guys are holding each other accountable in practice and in the games, and make sure you guys just work hard and listen to the coaches. The coaches know what they're doing, and honestly, go finish the unfinished business that the seniors never got to do. So bring it home for us.
Once again, your Howard Lions. Anai Harris, Gabby Scott, Emily Durkee, Camille Malagar, Lily Hume, Cameron McDuffie, Samia Nasir, Leah Spalding, Kelly Schluterberg, Lily Fritz, Caitlin Denicola, Kristen Sabatini, Gabby Kennerly, Maddie Coleman, Marissa Sanchez-Henry. And your coaches, James Stewart, Randy Wallenhorst, Tony Gyro, and the Baltimore Sun Coach of the Year, Scott Robinson.
we're 26 or 25 right now. We won a lot of games. We haven't lost.
Our record. 25 and 0.
Yeah. Are we 25 now? Okay. Our team record right now is 25 and 0.
25 and 0.
The team's record is 25 and 0.
The team's record is 25. The team's record, I believe, is 24 and 0.
We are undefeated.
I think our record right now is 25 and 0. 25 and 0. Yeah.
The team's record is 25 and 0.
I think our record right now is 25 and 0.
Currently, the team's record is 25 and 0.
The team's record is 25 and 0.
The team's record is 25 and 0.
The team's record, we are 25 and 0.